How's everybody doing? Everybody drop purple hearts in the comments if you can hear me good. Rock it out, Scott. And thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Harley. Michelle. Christy. Maggie. Kitty Cat. Kim Maple. On location. All you guys are numbskulls on location. Nadie. Daughter of Scotland. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Okay, first I got to start with a couple local ladies met up with me today and helped me out a whole great deal. There is a channel for them, and they are local, and they do post local stuff. And their name of their channel is called Content Collectors, and I do have their link pinned at the top of the comments. I was graciously driven around today, so I had less to worry about, and it was a lot better to film. Although I didn't film one place I thought I did, and it would have been a good video, but I went a lot of places. But I'll go back again. Hi, Mimi Jean. Hi, Granny T. So you guys are interested to see. We're at Warriors Path this morning. I'm going to show some of that first so I can talk about it. Let me get to it so I can put some up for you guys so you're not looking at me bouncing around here. Let's see, how can I put it on the screen? I'm working on it, you guys. Let's see. I'm working on it. Bear with me. Okay, this is a panoramic that I took, so it looks kind of weird, but I thought it looked pretty cool. Let's see if we can go like this. So this is a panoramic. The road really doesn't look like that. It is one road, though. I'm going to go through all these pictures, and I got a bunch of videos, and I went to a whole bunch of different places today, you guys. So this is where we'll start, because this is where we left off this morning. Do I have to say it? Cotton Candy Boobs is on location. I'm saying everybody's on location today. Okay, so we're going to show pictures from where we started, and we'll work our way through. Oh, I guess I can just go. These are of Warriors Path. Okay, I can go this way. This has been dubbed the horse pond, right? It's not a pond. It's a lake. There's a dam. It's approximately 80 feet deep in the middle, and where Summer was swimming was a little cove that's shallow. It's really pretty there. The part that the cove is in is just the horse stables. This place has thousands of acres. They have trails. There's a main park. There's an island, Duck Island. What do you eat, Scott? Did you find a decent place? What did I eat? Today I had a sweet tea, and I had a chili cheeseburger from Pal's. It's pretty cool. This is the road in, and that's the stables there. And I didn't zoom in this picture, obviously, but there's horses up there. You should be worried about your binge watching. We have a lot to go through tonight, you guys. It took me so long to switch this over to my computer and get organized because I've taken so much footage. So that's like the main part of the waterway there. You can see it's big. This is a bridge that goes across it. I think I took it right there. And I got a couple videos of boats, I think. Somewhere. Here was a video. This is driving in, but this just shows you how much water there is. Thank you, Nikki. Big day tomorrow, too, yes. We're going hard all day, every day, you guys. That's the end of it right there. That's the main, one of the main parts. I don't know how to share videos, you guys, so if that bar is in it, I don't know why. I guess I can hide it. There we go. Let me replay that for you guys. That's the path H. Walk down. There's the main part to the little beach. This is driving across the bridge. It just shows you how long the bridge is and how high it is over that water. It's really pretty here. It is. Thank you for watching, Rennie. This is I'm doing it. This is about summer, and these places that I'm going, the down there where she swam, I walked all over in them woods and everything. But yeah, you'll read the sign right here. I ran over the curb to get it, but it actually says Warriors Past Stables. So this isn't. This is just the stables. Nobody comes over here. This isn't the main part where people are. The locals don't even go here. It's just kind of it's the horse stables. So it's not a place that everybody goes to swim or everybody goes to fish. It's more, nefarious activities, I guess you could say. Or if you, I wouldn't say nefarious activities. Let me take that back. It's more if you don't want to be around people, I would say is the best way to say it. That's okay, Frankie. Glad you're here. You didn't miss much. I just started. There's a lot to go through. I did screw up, and the best video I would have had today, wasn't recording. Par for the course, I guess. But I do have a bunch. So this is on the drive-in. This is from the bridge, turning left into the horse stables, and the drive back into where we were this morning when I was live. This is showing how you get in there. Right, Jules, if you don't want to be seen. There goes the horses. Even the horses are beautiful. They're like really super nice looking horses. I was going to pull in there, but didn't. Flip around, pulled in this side. Hi, Christy. So this is pulling into a parking spot. I'm doing great just for starting out. Yeah, you guys, I have no clue how to video. I'm not a video guy at all. I know how to do my art, but I don't know how to be outside and do all this. I think I got some good ones, though. Let's go to the next one. That's a picture of the bridge. This is the purple little flowers that are already out. Where she swam is actually on the lower right corner. You can see how shallow it is, and then it's sand. It's a real soft bottom. It's all sand. And with the exception of those few limbs, the big tree limbs that are on the left, when we were down there, it's pretty clear to walk and swim. This is not where she swam, but it's close. So it just shows you there's other trees that have been downed and or fell down, and the shoreline. You can see right through the water to the bottom along the edge. That's how clear it is. Yeah, the numbskulls. You guys in my chat are all the numbskulls. Here goes the video. This is just painting, like showing you how big it is. Look at that rock across the way, you guys. And like I said, this isn't where she swam, but this is a little cove, kind of like where she swam. It's just closer to the bridge is all. That's a picture of that same spot. Another picture. The purple leaves. Thank you, Nikki. I don't even know what I'm doing either. I'm just showing you guys what I see. I'm trying to get it the best I can. But look at the other side, like how far across that is. It's really wide. I might have a video. I think I might have caught a bird landing too. I'm not sure. I thought the purple was cool. I don't know what them trees are called. No, it's not rocky. I mean, there's a few big, like ledge rock boulders along the shore, but that's it. It's not like full of rocks. There's not rocks around, nothing. There's no rocks in the water where she was out swimming. It's sand. That's the sign on the way in to where she swam. I had to get the $500 beater in the shot, just in case I don't make it back and I have to leave it somewhere. At least I have some cool pictures of it, right? Yes, it is a lake, not a pond. Definitely a lake. I keep saying pond, correct me. It is definitely a lake. It's so big it has an island. It's looking down. A lot of these I don't know what I was doing, so okay, so that's all the ones I took that after I was there. If you guys didn't see my live this morning, I go in the water. I show both paths. I walk out on that tree that's down. I go back in the trail into the woods up in and find where the horse trail is. Very interesting there. I thought I had more. I have more. I just couldn't. I couldn't download them all in, you guys. I couldn't get them all in. I got a bunch more. Okay, I guess the next best spot to go is the Meadows. Okay, this is where Don was working at that time. I think this is what I want to show first. This is the Meadows. And a lot of people think it's just like one street with a row of houses, like a new neighborhood. It's not. There's just one street where they're building brand new houses right there. That's all the foundations. I don't know what it's talking about, so I'll talk, and you guys can hear it last time anyways. So yeah, this is just, I'm going to keep that off. Maybe if I go like this and move, there we go. I haven't seen Candace, although we'll talk about something a little later when we get to that part. But this is showing like established houses that have been there, driving in. I can't catch the street signs. This place is a maze. A maze. It's huge. Or on the other side, if you look through between the houses, you can see where they dug up and they're building a whole new road. So what they do is they keep adding roads or extending the roads and build more. And then the older, not even old, but the older houses, they're even building in between them. What people are doing is the lots used to be bigger. This is what I'm guessing. The lots used to be split and selling off one side so another house can get built. And you can see, like on the other side, there's an old, one that's been there a few years, and then a brand new build. Whole nother street. You can get lost in here. This is a big neighborhood. There goes a white van with some workers. There's Tucker. There's quite a few Tuckers. Like there's a brand new house right there. This place is so big it has a roundabout, you guys. There goes another new one on the right. Another new one on the left. The ones on the right aren't even there yet. They're doing the footings. It looks like they put the mailboxes for some houses on the corner all together like that. That way it doesn't make the neighborhood look messy with mailboxes everywhere. I did notice that. There's another new build on the right. You can see one further up on the left. There's these dumpsters are everywhere. Tell them what you're doing and spread the word. Post toys didn't get deleted. All right, perfect. Thank you, Bethany Sage. But yeah, there's some for sale signs. There's a lot of Tucker builder signs. And for the life of me, I forgot the name of the road. Meadow Creek. It's Meadow Creek Lane. I'm not sure if this is it or not. We did drive all the way from one end to the other of it. Now this here, when we're going down this hill, you can see these. They're not old, but they're not. They just weren't built in the last year. You can see they're established. Got landscaping. You can see how there's mature bushes and trees and stuff. So this area here has been here. There goes the police. They live at that house. I think I got another one too. Meadow Creek Lane. Yep. Thank you, Jennifer. Oh, and Jennifer, I think I found where the gravestone is. Go gravestone. It's totally in a different spot than where we were looking. But I'll find it and I'm gonna get it. So yeah, it's interesting how big this place is. And it's a lived-in neighborhood. That's what I need to stress to you guys. It's a lived-in neighborhood. It's not like a vacant road where nobody lives in the houses, and there's some crazy activity going on. In fact, I think the workers that are working on the houses actually have to leave at 5:30 neighborhood rules because they don't want. There goes the sheriff right there. So there's a it looks like a city cop car and a sheriff that live in that neighborhood that I seen both their trucks there. So it's neighborhood rules. They have to cease work at 5:30 for neighborhood noise and to let's see. I don't know which way I'm going. We'll go this way. I just got a thing of the sign. I don't know. Okay. I mean, there's people living all over. So, it's hard to say, but it is a lived-in neighborhood. If you came back at night and was messing around in a half-built house, the neighbors are going to see. And you know how many ring doorbells got to be in that place to get it up into that neighborhood like that? So I don't know. I'm just showing what I see. I know that a lot of the neighborhood is established. Now we're going to be going out of the Meadows and we're going to be going to the gas station. I don't know the name, Jennifer. Oh, she just said it. The market. Oh, the market is crazy coming. Jennifer, if you know the name of this gas station, I know you do. I forgot it. That we're going to be driving to right here. And it has the dollar store behind it. And it would be the dollar store that he went to if he went to get snacks that day. See, there was more new ones going in. Hers was eerie, but very pretty. See, there's another new one. And then you look, there's some that have been there, and then there's some new ones. So it looks like in this area where all the new construction is, there's some that they were spread out more. And then like right here on the left, they're probably going to add them in there too. It's not gated, but there's all those people living in there. This is a left turn, but all the locals turn left anyways. So that's what we did. I had a local driving. And it's not far. So when he leaves for lunch, he either goes to this gas station or he goes to the dollar store. Trailblazer Market, there you go, Jennifer. Yeah, here, that's what it is. I just couldn't remember. The Trailblazer Market is where we're headed, and the dollar store is right behind it. And it's even this road. I think it gets gnarly up here. Sorry, I can't keep the camera right. I'm trying to keep it going where the road is. Mississippi Mud Pie, I'm an artist, I draw. If you look back on my other videos, that's what I usually do on my channel. So I think she meant about, how I put this together and what I draw. I'm going to be drawing a lot of this stuff probably, you guys. It's really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff. See, even they say the car's GPS was turned off, but even going down this road, there's houses right there we just passed that are close to the road. I don't know how many people, actually have Ring doorbells, but I would think quite a few. I don't know why there couldn't be different kind of doorbells. I guess the Ring brand is really, really popular. Oh, Mississippi Mud Pie, I don't know if she meant by that. I don't give any bad. here. This is kind of the back way. This is the way that the locals who drive think that he went, that he wouldn't have jumped on the freeway. And if you can, subscribe to their channel. Their channel name is Content Collectors, and they know a lot. And what they know is facts, and they know how people are. They know how the different ways to travel. And they know a lot of like real facts about the case, which was cool. It's a refreshing take compared to a lot of what's going around. You're welcome, A Voice for Hope. Let's see how far away we are on the timestamp. I think I was having a hard time with something here. I don't know why it's jumping, you guys. This whole video is less than 8 minutes, right? Yeah, about 8 minutes. And we weren't driving fast, we were driving slow. So from the in the neighborhood, going out the road and coming down here is about 8 minutes to get to the dollar store and the Trailblazer. I gotta write that down because I forget. Just like I keep calling everything Castle something, Castle Rock instead of Chimney Top. And I know it's just that I'm doing so much, so fast. It's really overwhelming. This is really overwhelming, you guys. I've taken in a lot real fast. An empath? I don't know. I guess I would have to have somebody else tell me. I don't really know. I'm just me. I might be. It was about the Purple Hearts. He is going to put on Z for summer and add a new one every day. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's going to look a lot nicer than it does now. I can tell you that. Yeah, my video is jumping, you guys. I don't know why. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, if anybody wants to help fuel the quest, Kim dropped the link. I like coffee. I like Tim Hortons, but they don't have Tim Hortons down here. I'm fiending a 4x4 from Tim Hortons. I ask people and they're like, a what? Tim who? They don't have any idea. I don't know how many of you, I'm sure a lot of you know. So here goes the Trailblazer on the right, and there's a dollar store right behind it. Yeah, a few things, kitty cat. There's a few things that have. You have pal? Yeah, you have pals. Do they have good coffee? Who has the best coffee around here, Jennifer? I need like a badass coffee. And a 4x4 is 4 creams, 4 sugars, and a medium, and they call it a 4x4. No, I'm not Canadian, Tragic Mouse. I grew up in Florida. There's been property right 40 minutes from here in Tennessee for decades. And I've been in Michigan for a long time, north of Detroit. A pilot? Yeah, there you go. But I don't even think there's a pilot anywhere around here. There's one freeway, 81, and it's out of the south side of Kingsport. So I'm not sure. I don't know which way we're going, you guys. I don't know if I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going the right way, I think. I don't know when I played and when I didn't. I didn't play this one yet. That shows new and houses that are already there. Here goes another roundabout. There is still quite a bit of space still open. Both sides of the road. This one's not very long, it's only a minute. I don't know how it jumped back here. Tends on every corner across Canada. Yeah, we got one everywhere in Michigan too. They're all over the place. I think we might have. There's the mailboxes. Yeah, I didn't play this one yet. I got more too. I took more than I needed because you never. I don't know which house was the exact house, right? You know, so somebody can see the signs and they can figure it out. We can look, and that's all. That's why this footage is important. Let me back out of this for a minute, you guys, because I think. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. Let me see. Meadows enters sign. Meadows 1, Meadows 2, Meadows 3. Oh, I got to do this one. Okay, so at that Trailblazer gas station, this is inside. And it's in a hallway. The restrooms are one on each side of it, and it's kind of like where everybody pins their stuff. And this is really weird. This is the same poster that's on the dead end sign at Ben Hill Road. That's the same poster. So far, since I've been here, I've actually seen more of that missing dog poster than the missing summer posters, to be honest. Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, I think we got enough of that. The Meadows. Okay, after the Meadows, we'll do Solomon's Temple. Yeah, you guys talking about the missing person signs? Yeah, they're not. They're not like plastered. I mean, tomorrow in Kingsport, I might see all the places I'm gonna go. But even the couple of gas stations I went to, I looked, and I'm not gonna like video a door and say, look, there's no summer missing poster sign. I'm not like that. But yeah, I haven't. I've seen 2 so far. Painted rock with the tree. There's a lot of little cool stuff on this. And they did have they have a container on the bench. You'll see it right there with the rock on it. There's ribbons and stuff in there for you can take out and put on the tree, on the tree, the limbs right there, which I thought was really neat. Yeah, homie. It's sad the locals have no more interest in the people that do come in 500 miles. They're mad. They're mad at the whole thing because It's because of the social media people that did the wrong thing here. The locals are mad. Everybody on Ben Hill Road is mad. I mean, look at the church today, you guys. I went to pull up in the church, and the church had no trespassing signs. I have never heard of a church that had no trespassing signs ever. Here is the. I went to the cemetery next, you guys. This is the cemetery across from Ben Hill Road. Um, it turns out it's not where the Goad gravesite is. Private property. This is a really old cemetery, and it's 3 families, and by these this cemetery, you can tell that these families have lived there for well over a century or maybe 2. There's some really old ones. There's ones in here you can't even read anymore, and then some have just like the ground level markers. And then there's new ones. Well, there's a couple fresh ones in there. But yeah, it's see them little ones right there on the right. But yeah, there's a lot of lights in there. And then the Morlocks. It's lights, Morlocks, and one other family is most of the whole cemetery. That was a whole line of Morlocks right there. I don't know why I'm got my camera zoomed and I'm back looking, but oh, there's another light back there. But that's a whole, and there's a light right next to the Morlock right there, so I don't know if them two are married or I didn't see any goads in this cemetery. This is a cemetery right across the street from Ben Hill. I went up here to check it out and see what all was there. The goat plot's next to a wire fence. From what I was told later, the let me see if you guys can make sure I'm right. Those who know, is it Bowser Cemetery in Church Hill? Is that where the goad gravesite is? Welcome, content collectors. Content collectors is in chat right now, you guys. They are the locals that took me around. They're the ones with a lot of factual information. So if you're looking for factual information about anything around this area, their link is pinned at the top. The channel name is Content Collectors. They're young locals, and they do know their stuff. Okay, next place we can go on our little ride here is, let's go to Mount Carmel. These are just the ones I uploaded, you guys. I got like, I don't even know how many gigs full. Now this is where the command center was. This is a couple miles west of Ben Hill Road. So if you pull out of Ben Hill and go left, you go to this church is a couple miles down. And if you pull, and if you go pull out of Ben Hill and go right, Solomon's Temple is a couple miles away, give or take. I don't know the exact. But there's a cemetery here, and that's a light right there too. If I can get it. Or no, that's Lawson. That's right. I remember now. So there's a Lawson buried there. Next time you're coming with me. Okay. Where are you at? You were in Canada? Is that where you are? I live right on the Canadian border. Well, not on the border, but I live close to, I'm west, but the Blue Water Bridge goes over to Canada not too far. I never heard of Content Collectors, so I'll be checking them out. Like different, yes, they're locals. You land. They're very small. I'm small. I'm a nobody. They're smaller than me. They're just a couple of local people. But if you've got questions, they've definitely got answers. You live across the lake from Canada? Lake, which lake? Genetic. So this, some of you last night wanted me to come here and go in the back and look around, so I did. No, if there's anything important there. This is where the command center was. This whole area has been searched also. Okay. Listen to this, Yennefer. You know our nice, cool drive after the mailbox? Remember we got out of the car at the mailbox and then we got back in and drove all the way to the back? All that nice footage going to the back of Ben Hill Road, I wasn't filming. So I'm a dummy. I'm so busy looking around at everything. I'm mystified by that road, you guys. Mystified. So I got going in and I got coming out. I do have all the way back on yesterday's live, but I wanted to get it while it was sunny out. But I'll probably go back in there again. Yeah, I know, right? So I don't know if you're available to drive. You got a local plate. It says Tennessee on your thing. I don't know if you have time to drive me back in there or not, or if somebody else does. I got an out-of-state plate, and yeah, I go in. It's one way in and one way out, you guys. If I go in and I go by and they don't like what they see, they could come out with their pow pow. And like, I don't know if it's, so this is going into Ben Hill. We just passed the dead end sign. And it's nice and sunny today. Actually, the sun's in our face a little bit, isn't it? But yeah, I'm trying to film down low and close so you guys can see. I think I'm zoomed right here too. There's the mailbox, 110. There's a purple balloon. There's purple balloons on the mailbox. That's their driveway. It's pretty ruddy. It's got, I'm a numbnuts. Y'all are numbnuts. It's Scotty Skulls and the numbnuts. So yeah, it's the you can see how the water comes down there and washes that out. I think I'm zoomed, you guys, and I didn't even know it. It seems zoomed because it looks blurry and shaky. Rita Ledford, Justice for Summer. Absolutely. I was waiting for somebody to come running down there. Nobody did, though. I know I forgot to hit record. I thought I did. I don't know. I look at the timer periodically to make sure it's moving when I'm doing it. Um, I got a video, and this is what I got to do. I got to go back to last night's live to the video I played from yesterday. So there was mail in the mailbox yesterday, and the mail was gone today. Okay, and I'm pretty sure the neighbors aren't collecting their mail for them. I mean, I can't say for sure, but it's a pretty good bet, I'd say. But you see how narrow that is. Yeah, I'm zoomed. I don't know why, you guys. I was all freaking out. When I get in there, I freak out. There's the mailbox. It's empty. Trailer's still there. No dogs, although I did hear dogs barking. I have the sound off on this video. I don't know if you could hear or not, but there is one dog, one or two in the distance, um, that I could hear barking. They seemed further than this property though, so it's hard to say where they were. But I didn't see any. Okay, this is the dogs were at the top of the hill. Oh, were they? Okay, I heard them, but I didn't see them. And there's a whole video missing, so this is coming out now. This is coming out of, this is Simpson, I believe, right here. Yeah, I didn't get the power line. I thought I did. I thought I got the power line. I thought I got all the way in Ben Hill and everything, and I didn't. It just started recording right here. So I missed a bunch. Unless it's in my phone somewhere and I just can't find it. But when we come out of here and turn left, I think I stop and zoom in at the hill, or at least look up there. But I noticed the Subaru. And I don't think it was there yesterday. The only way to do is look at the video. I haven't had time. I think that's where we are. There's a boat right there. Blue roof dog's always going to bark like crazy. So yeah, this is Simpson. And then right here, we're going to turn left on Ben Hill. So the Wells property is coming up right on the left here real quick. Right there, we're staring at. But there's something white up there. Yeah, I don't know if I can see the Subaru there or not. Jennifer, the Subaru was there for sure. I can't tell from that too much. The link's pinned at the top. It should be DRA Fatima. If it's not, somebody let me know. But I do have content creators link pinned at the top. Yeah, the school bus is still there. I just can't tell if the Subaru was. Now this is me on foot, you guys. Hey, Heather. This is me on foot. Ben Hill is up there on the right. See the yellow sign where the street to the right comes out? They have post signs. And this is drop off that comes not down the dog trailer by their driveway. This is out toward Beech Creek. And this is just showing, I'm walking on the other side of the road. Are coming. I think on the way back I walk right, see, look at that guardrail and that white line. I was walking back along there, and I don't know if you guys can see good, but there's a lot of junk. It's like they don't use, I can't say for sure, but it almost looks like they don't have garbage pickup, and like if something breaks, they throw it over. There's kids' toys, there's parts, there's, I mean, you name it, you can find it. There's all kinds of stuff. I think you can see the camper right there. There's something else laying there. There's stuff all over. You can see I'm shaking. I just start freaking out as soon as I pull in there. Yeah, I don't know why they don't burn. There's a lot of plastic and like metal and I don't know, all kinds of weird stuff. I was just trying to, I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe if you screenshot it and try to zoom in yourself, but I was trying to get like, there's so much debris. You can see it between the trees right there, just all kinds of different things. This is from Beech Creek. Yes, I'm staying in. Ben Hill Road is right there. The house is on the corner right there. This is all the Wells property that I'm looking at. There's the creek. I think I start walking pretty quick here. And the shed's up on the left. I walk up there. And then I forgot to go across the street and look where that thing was that I found. I'm going to have to go back there and look again anyways. There's something across the street from the shed. I guess you could call it a shed. Yeah, I don't know. You know, and I'm part of the Gambler 500 group, and we go off road and we pick up trash. It's actually like a contest to see who can collect the most garbage. People come back with boats and couches and all kinds of stuff. Now, along the road, I can kind of expect it, right? Because people are assholes when they're driving down the road and they just throw shit out their window. Yeah, there's more stuff. But it just looks like toss it over, and however far down it rolls, I guess. Hey, Mr. J. I could get a lot there. I could probably open my own junk shop with with all the stuff I could find and pick up. I need to call my gambler buddies down here and we'll get a crew together and go around and pick some stuff up. There goes purple paint on the trees, you guys. We're able to see back in the water. Once you were in the woods, if you're distracted, do you think you would have been able to lose sight easy? Oh, you lose sight of that water. You're talking about the trail by the Warrior's Path? Yeah, no, you can't see. As soon as you go around the corner, you can't see nothing. I went way back deep in there this morning. Tell where you are. Some people think you are in Beech Creek. This is Beech Creek right here that I'm showing on the screen. There's the shed, and there's an old fence. You can look up behind there and see up on the hill. There's the line with the where the trees are cut for the power to go through. They got posts painted purple there too. They got posted signs on there all over. You can see up the hill. See now from this side down that power line, see the power poles running up there right there? Right through there. You could walk up and down there. That's where the boys came down at. Hey, White Rabbit. So yeah, this is where the boys came down right there. So that's kind of the walk. The best video I thought I got, I didn't, unless it's in my phone. I think we almost crashed on Ben Hill today. You guys almost crashed? I almost got hit by a car. I already did recently new drone footage. There ain't no ponds. There's a creek. There's no ponds on their property. It's a hill and it goes down on all sides. I didn't see anything but the creek. Their property is too elevated besides this front right there where the road is. If I do find that Ben Hill footage, then I don't have to go back. Otherwise, I'm going to go back. This one, I don't know if you guys saw already or not. This is Lone Star 347. This is where the milk jug video is taken. I don't. You'd have to look through my video and see if you can see any cameras in the trees. They'd be really hard to spot. So there's the arrow sign. That's not the one you can see in the video. The one facing the other way is that one right there on the left. So the shot's just like this. Yeah, I don't know. Cameras are so small now, you could hide them in the trees and you'd never know. This is Morel. Morel and Lone Star. I think it's Lone Star still, but it's 347. I think it's a state road. Jennifer, is this a state road? I think it's State Road 347. Yeah, it is like a horror movie. It's like, you know what that road reminds me of, you guys? Last House on the Left. Like it's, so this is how the video went. I'm just like going down the road here on foot. Yeah, even without, knowing that Summer went missing, just pulling back there, it's creepy to me. So yeah, that's where that video was taken. Let's see, I'm trying to do stuff from the wrong screen here. Is there any of these that you guys want to look at again or want me to stop at? Because I didn't stop anywhere. Oh, I have this one too, you guys. Let's see. Oh, I got a couple more. Don't worry, there's more. But wait, there's more. There's a lot more. I just uploaded a few because I didn't have much time. They take a minute. Here goes a missing sign. This is on across from Ben Hill Road, where the street comes out where the cemetery is. And then this isn't mine, you guys. This picture, a viewer sent it to me. I don't know how old it is, but if I'm right about, well, if I got the information right about where this is, Jay for Justice wanted me to look and see what it looks like today. But yeah, look, Jennifer, this gravestone is not in the cemetery we were at, and a lot of people I think assume that it's in that cemetery across from Ben Hill, and it's not. At least I didn't see it. So this is what I'm looking for in person. This looks recent because the leaves and the green, um, but it may have been from a year ago. I don't know. But this was sent to me, so this is what I got to find. And I got a couple different locations. One is Bowser in Church Hill, I think it is. And then somebody sent me, or somebody said in chat is somewhere else. If anybody in chat does know exactly where this is, can you throw it in there so I can go on my own and look and I can get a video of it? There's been a couple people there. Um, Someone told me that it's Bowser Cemetery in Church Hill. Lemon? Lemon Squeezer says lemon. That looks like a troll, you guys. Somebody popped in lemon, like make lemonade. I did the tree. It's on Find a Grave. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna look. I'll Google that, find out exactly where it is, and see if I can make it there, so I can take my own footage of it. Because I know Jay's my boss. You guys, I call her boss. This isn't. This picture's from Find a Grave. This isn't from any other creator. So, but I want to get. I want to go there because Jay asked me to see what it looks like and to document it, what it looks like today. The map is connected to the cemetery. Image search. Yep, Jay is my boss, you guys. Now somebody says Morrison Cemetery. Let me write that down. I'm getting all kind of conflicting. And a couple of you guys have been there, I know. Bowser is one. Just go to Find a Grave. Pamela says Morrison. I don't know if I can't for sure, then I'm going to be riding all around to all these. Heather says Jay is indeed the boss. Yes, she is, for sure. Yeah, the one with the half barrel in front of it. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for, and I want to see if the barrel's still there, Torin. Do you know where it is? Pamela says Morrison Cemetery. Somebody else says Bowser. Chick Valley says Bowser. I think that's where Bowser is where Find a Grave or whatever you want to call it says it is. Got it, damn Russians. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, I think they're trying to sell lemonade or something. I'm not sure. It's Bowser Cemetery on Drunkard Church Road off Bays Mountain. Okay. Let me write this down. Bowser Cemetery. That's a weird name for a road. Drunkard Church Road. That's what you guys could be all in chat. Drunkards. No, you don't have to be drunkards. You're skullsters. No, you're not skullsters. You're numbskulls. We'll get it right one time. It's got a chain link fence around it. Okay. Bowser, Drunkard Church Road, chain link fence. I'm on it. We're going to get good video. We're not just going to take a picture. We're going to chain link fence. We'll get footage, you guys, of what it looks like today. Some cemeteries change names. That's true. Yep, MGL was there. I do know that. I think a couple other people were there too. Let's get this off my screen, you guys. I don't. That's not nice to look at. I'll play this for you guys real quick. I didn't make it here today, and I didn't have time to upload everything. So I'll play this. I'll play this while I can talk to you guys in chat. This is from Solomon's Church, down Blair's Gap, onto Gum something, and then the road that turns into Horton's Highway, and then Chimney Top Loop. And I do need to go there. This was filmed yesterday, not today. And I do need to go there and go slow and look around. There's a road that I'm interested in, that Broom Hollow Road. I didn't make it over there today, but I will. So I need to add that and the grave to my list tomorrow. So tomorrow, you guys, I decided I don't have time to do it all in real time from like 8 in the morning until 3:30 when it happened, because we'd just be sitting in a parking lot talking for a couple hours until we wait till the next time, which is not really productive. So as long as we have the drive time, and as long as I go from one spot to the next, we're going to see how much time it actually takes, right? And then you know how much in between time there is for messing around. And I'm going to hit them all. And then I got to hit Fields Road, Bell Road, Chimney Top Loop, slow. I got to hit Broom Hollow Road and find the grave. So I have a lot to do tomorrow too. It's overwhelming, you guys. So this is this video. I think I'm still on Blair's Gap right here. And I want to go back and rewatch the live from this morning, you guys. Yeah, I'm going to the Hippie House. I'm going to the Sonic. I'm going to Walgreens. I'm going to the Marathon. I'm going to Priceless. I'm going to I was at the dollar store. We're going to the discount tobacco and beer. I'm going to pull through the Catch-22, although I don't think that is relevant or even I don't think they ever went there. We will go back over to Warrior's Path just to time it, right? It's for drive time. Hopefully I don't lose signal while I'm doing it. I should be able to be live for doing that whole thing, but we're going everywhere. We're going to the medical center. So it'd be from Ben Hill to the medical center to Alley's, back to the medical center. I don't even know the order, you guys. And then you got the discount tobacco. Then you got the tobacco place next to Hippie House. Then you got Hippie House. Then you got Walgreens. Then you got the Warriors Path. Then you got back to the Walgreens. Then you have Sonic. And then you have Yennefer, yell at me if I'm missing one. Then you have Priceless. Then you have Drop an H Off. The dollar store, I forget. Okay, then you got Marathon. Then you got the dollar store. Then you got Home. Now, all those I just named, do you think Grandis was there the whole time? I don't know. But how many places I just named? 13, 15, 18? Yes, I do. 2 different videos. We can play it again. I was at their driveway today. I can play that right in a few here for you. This is We're on Blair's Gap, I think, right now still. I want to show you guys that that property again and that house, just to make sure everybody sees that part. Eating them Skittles along the way. I don't know if there's playing. Why would H be there? Grandis. I don't think Grandis was there. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. All I know is there's like 15 or 18 spots that day, and I'm gonna hit them all tomorrow. Thank you, Maggie. You're absolutely correct. This is for Summer Moon, right here. Everything I'm doing is I'm searching where I can search, when I can search. I'm taking footage of everywhere I go. I'm trying to go to every single spot that's relevant and capture footage today so that, you know, and you guys spread it around. I think a lot of the other creators know I'm here. So hopefully they can use this on your road. Beech Creek from Donald House. Follow the creek, it goes under the road, the river, the creek. Beech Creek from Donald's house, follow the creek, it goes under the road. That's a spot I can go to if you want. Wattenberger has town officials' properties on it. I just turned right, you guys. So this, I don't know if this is Horton Highway right here where I am, but it turns into Horton Highway. And it's really not a highway, right? It's just a 2-lane back road. Yeah, those, Michelle, those would be up in the mountains. And from what I can see, I don't know. I'm going to try to ask the sheriff or the detective while I'm here. But you can't go up there. If you're going to get shot before you get trespassed, then people are pissed. They don't want you in there. They've got cable across. They've got signs. Get them, Heather. Heather be swinging her wrench. She ain't scared. So this is Horton Highway headed to Chimney Top. I don't think it's that, Crystal. It's that they're tired of the people coming in and causing havoc in their neighborhood, in their stores, the church. Like every one of these places that is even remotely related to this case in any way, shape, or form, the people have been badgered and accosted, and they've had their property trespassed on by outsiders coming in there. So I can see why they're acting like this. And I'm sure there's a lot of people in the area that do searches and do go out searching that are local, that know the areas and know who to talk to. And LE's on it, believe me. Hawkins County and the TBI are on it. So yeah, I can understand where they're coming from. Like I was going to go into the store and get a twisted tea and ask them if, you know, this was the right one and if Candace Bly bought it that day and this and that. And I was going to go in on my camera. They don't want you filming, and they have the right to say that because it's private property. When you go into a store, you can only video on public places, public spaces. Anywhere that's public, you can film. If it's private, you can't. Only with permission. So Yeah, they don't want to hear any more about it. Even these stores. Hippie houses had it. You know how many people have went there because their name's been all over? And it's just, so I can see, why they're like that. I would be the same way. If people weren't like that, if they came in there and like were respectful and courteous and didn't go around, causing trouble, didn't go on property when they weren't supposed to, didn't chase people down the street trying to get an interview, knocking on doors, you know, I mean, sitting outside somebody's house, that's like, that's beyond loitering. That's almost stalking to me, trying to find where people are at. And it's just not the right way to do it in my eyes. Well, Amy, I mean, you're talking about a handful of people, right? Maybe a dozen. So it's not like thousands of people are going there and spending their money. So it's to them it's not even worth it. Like seriously, if they see my plate, they probably rather me not even come there, to be honest with you. I mean that's that's my opinion obviously, but that's how I would be. Sam said trash left it. It's not the horse pond chick polar bear. I want to try to get that term gone. It's not a pond, and it's in the horse stables, but it's a lake, and it has an island, and it has a dam, and it's 80 feet deep in the center. Where Summer Swam was only a little cove of it. Yeah, there was lots of twisted tea cans on the ground though. There was quite a bit of trash where I walked today, but then other spots were really clean. It seemed like, okay, so this is Castle Loop, you guys. I missed the corner already, but um, now on the right, we're facing toward the mountain right now. And if you look straight ahead on the road at the mountain, the Ben Hill Road is about over a mile to the right. So this hill you're looking at, mountain I should say, isn't the backside of Ben Hill Road at all. Um, it's to the right, quite a ways. It's lined up with Broom Hollow Road, is where Ben Hill would connect if it did. It is beautiful. Right there is where Don stopped in his video, where I paused right there. So where was I? I forgot what I was talking about now, you guys. Oh, we were talking about the store owners and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna buy one. I'm not gonna ask or say anything though, but I'm gonna go in and buy one. It was at Discount Tobacco where they bought that, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna look for vapes. I still don't know what the puff bars were. Some people say they were Skittles. Some people say they were 3 different flavors, like blueberry, um, whatever they were. I don't know. If they have raspberry, I'd probably get one of those. So this is going around the loop. But if you look to the right all the time, the only thing you're going to see is driveways to houses. There's no little short dead end roads off of this. There's no trails back in off of this. See, that's gated right there. You see the house up top. The right is the important side. Everything on the right. And this is the same way he drove it. The slushies, I think her slushies was either a cool breeze or a cool water. That varies too. Skittles is the vape. That's what I thought. And what's the slushy? Was hers a cool breeze or cool water? It could be either one. So yeah, keep watching to the right here, you guys, and look for, and see, we're coming around where it's totally the wrong side now. It's going to be facing west. So really, it's the only east side of the road, the east side of the road that's important. Does it seem like my video, I'm driving fast, you guys? Blueberry icy, she said cool water, but I think she meant ocean water. Yeah, it's ocean water, cool breeze, something like that. Yeah, I didn't hear blueberry, Carrie. Hunter, Candace. Candace said two different ones. Hunter said, and it was all cool water, cool breeze, or whatever, ocean water. Ocean water? Okay. I better write that down. Ocean water. I'm getting one. We are going through Sonic drive-through tomorrow, all of us. I know Heather's funny. Heather's laughing, crying face spot on her screen is probably war. We had that conversation, remember, Heather? She said she liked to polish it every day. I have no clue what she meant by that. She's going to kill me. You don't? Okay, so Heather, listen to this. I did this drive. Right there is the end. Let me pause it for a second so I can stop, because I'm going to back up here in a second and we're going to show you the house and the property. Okay, so listen, you guys. If you look at Don's video where he drove through here, and then you look at my video that I just drove through here, I did it a whole minute faster. A whole minute faster. It's only 2.3 miles. Okay. If you do the math, I can't tell you the exact formula. It's too hard to tell, I think, just talking. But if you take 2.3 miles and he did it in 5 minutes, 40 seconds, it works out to 25 miles an hour average. And he did stop completely once for a couple seconds, and he did slow down once. I drove this at 40 miles an hour, and I paused and stopped the same as he did. I don't think I did the spin around at the exact house he did, although I know where that house is, but it's gated and it's a house, so I don't think I need to go film their property. They'll come running out with a pow-pow, because they probably had people already driving by their house too. You aren't so sniffy, snacked up daily either. So I drove it faster. And if you look at this video, it doesn't look very fast to me, I don't think. It looks like I'm driving fast. Okay, Maggie. I just wanted to drive it like, I didn't drive crazy. I just drove it kind of normal. But I wanted to show, because everybody was saying when Don was driving like a maniac, 100 miles an hour through there. He really wasn't. Because obviously, if you look at this video and you time it, not from the beginning, as it's 16 minutes. I think it's at the 10-minute mark. Whoops. Let me look right here. It's right. It's past 10 minutes. So if we drive right here, whoops, right there is where he started the video at. So it's like 10:36, and his video ended right. Let me back up. So 10:36 we said. Hold on, it ended right. I can't catch it. Right here. So 10:36 to 15:30. So just just say 5 minutes maybe, I guess. I did it in. I think it's actually less than 5 minutes, but I didn't do it exact. But so yeah, Don made a video. Yes, it's been 8 months ago. Don made a video of him driving through here. Yeah, isn't that a cool sky shot right there, you guys? That's an awesome sky shot. Okay, now this doesn't have any bearing on the video he made that I just duplicated. He stopped his video here, or Voices Behind the Wall did. What he did is he made it for her. He made it for share. Okay, it's on her channel about 8 months ago, and it stops here. I should say the video stops here. I don't know if he stopped it there. Okay, I'm about to go to the fence, Pamela. Everybody says go to the fence, go to the fence. So yeah, so I kept going because there's been talk about something that is total speculation because we don't know, right? Because the video stops here. But I kept going just so you guys can see what you see. So if you see anything out there on any channels, you've watched this video and you know for yourself. And this video was taken by me yesterday. So it might clear up any confusion. I don't want anybody to be confused any more than this case already makes everybody confused. Thank you, Diamond. So this is coming out at Chimney Top. The rest it wasn't. This wasn't in his original video. But I figured I would go to the end and film it. And so just for your information, this is informational purposes only, you guys. This house right here on the right has all the windows boarded up on it. It has a big warning sign on the door. And there's 4 cars. Is that how many? 4? 3? I thought there was 4. I don't know where I'm pointing at right now. And this is the property on the left. It's 220 acres. Don worked in the Meadows, BBE. So to me, there's no bearing. This has no bearing at all, but so if you see it anywhere, you've watched this, and it's my footage from yesterday. So if there's any issues or anything that you don't think is right, you can voice your opinion. But this is just what I saw. I have no clue what you guys are talking about in chat. Snippy snacks. You guys are going off in chat. This is the end of Chimney Top Loop right here, where he came out. I have a lot more. Let me look here. I don't think I have more new to show you uploaded to my computer. Hold on. So we'll go back to this, and then I'll chat with you guys for a bit. What we gotta do now tonight, you guys, is I need to go through my list of stuff, and I'm gonna go in order, and then you guys tell me if my order is wrong, or if there's somewhere I'm missing. That's not where I want to be. Oh yeah, it could be. No, it's not. Hold on, I'm not good at this, you guys. I don't know why I took that upside up for. Let me get to where I want. Before I talk to you guys, don't everybody leave. Oh, I was somewhere. That ain't it. Okay, let me pause that and get rid of this off the screen. There's the where she went swimming in the thing. Okay, so I'm coming to you guys now, talking here. Be thankful Scott is even doing this. Yeah, I'm doing it for summer, you guys. I'm doing it for you guys. Get out of the car and walk to the road and look at the creek. Where? I did today on Beech Creek. I walked all the way down. I know it crosses under the road on Ben Hill. I do know that. Right past Simpson. I think it is. Off Chimney Top Loop, there's a huge pond. Looks to be off a side road. It's really massive, or appears to be on Google Maps. It's on that property, and it's all private. And there's 3 ways into it, and it's gated. And there's no dirt road. There's no dead end roads off of Chimney Loop. 0. There's one road, I forget what it's called, that goes from Chimney Loop to the east. And if you go that way, which I haven't went down yet, I'm going to go down there, and there's a road called Broom Hollow, and that's the one that is interesting. That's the only road that heads up toward that mountain that stops. There's nothing going off a Chimney Loop. It's like a horseshoe, and it's landlocked by driveways and houses. Hi, Bobby. Yeah, earlier this morning's was really super cool live. Okay, you guys. So I'm going. I think I named them all earlier. I'm starting it. Let's see. I'm going to start at Ben Hill, and I'm going to time it. And as soon as I have service, I'll pop on and go live. Is how I'm going to do it. Warrior Lake is 137 square kilometers or 85 square miles, right? Warrior Lake is huge. I think, is it called Warrior Lake or is it called Jefferson something? Okay, so I'm starting at Ben Hill, right? And I'm going to go toward the medical center. And I know I can't go live when I start, but I'm going to go live as soon as I get signal and count how many, how long it was. Okay, then we're going to drive to the medical center together. I'm going to be live. And then we're going to drive by where H was picked up. Then we're going to drive back to the medical center. I know this seems like redundant, but I want to do the total drive time is what we're going to do in real time, actually being there. Then, let's see, from the medical center, we're going to go to the discount. Then we're going to go to the tobacco store by Hippie House. Then we're going to go to the Hippie House. Then we're going to go to Walgreens. And then as long as I have service, we're going to go back to Warrior's Path so we can time it. Then we're going to go back to Walgreens. Then we're going to go to Sonic and buy a slushie. Then we're going to drive up the road she named. I can't think of the name of it right now. I've been on it twice today, 3 times today. And we're going to go to Priceless. Then we're going to go back to drop H off. Then we're going to go to the marathon. And then we're going to go to the dollar store. And then we're going to drive. Well, I don't think I have to drive back to Ben Hill. I've already timed that because I already drove the other way once. So that's all the places we're going, and I didn't even count how many that was. If somebody counted. Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about food, so I don't know. I guess they don't eat. I'm not. I'm not sure. Okay, and so besides all those, you guys, we're gonna go find the gold gravestone. I'm doing it for my boss, JS for Justice, and I gotta take footage of that because people want to see what it looked like today because of that ring that is there now or not there. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I gotta go to Fields Road. I gotta go to Bell Road. I have to do Chimney Loop, Chimney Top Loop slow, and I want to go to that Broom Hollow Road. Bowser Cemetery, yes. So if you guys can go on Google Maps and look at Broom Hollow Road, and then look at Ben Hill and look at how they would connect through that mountain. And you can zoom in, look, go to 3D, and see what you guys think. And go to Chimney Top Loop and do a land view of that also, and zoom in and see if you can see anywhere there is. There's not that I saw, and I drove it and I didn't see. So that seems to be an interesting place. We don't know why Don went over there and filmed it like that. But he did. Any questions, y'all? Y'all are actually running the show, not me. I'm just the guy here going. Yeah, the hummingbird was cool. And there was there a bunny too? A bunny. Yep. Bobby, we're trying to get rid of that name, Waterhole. It's a lake. It's Warrior's Path, and it's a cove where she was swimming at. Kim says, "What are you talking about?" Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, listen, you guys. Anybody that donated to fuel the quest here to help me out is highly appreciated. Thank you guys so much. Thank all you guys in chat. Thank you all you guys for watching. Um, you know, I've said it a million times. You guys know why I'm here. In Jay's voice, right? It's like this. It's like, what are you talking about? And she puts you on the spot when she says that too. So yeah, I mean, I felt the need to come down here and do this, and it's not about me. It's about Summer. It's about me looking. I had to see for myself, you guys. I had to come here and go to all these spots, and I have to look and I have to see for myself. Weird. That's a J phrase too. Huh. I haven't seen her tonight. So yeah, that's why I'm here. And I drove a 200 or a 200. I drove a $500 beater, and I drove it over 500 miles to look at the last 500 known minutes of Summer Wells. That's what I came up with, and that's what it is. And so I want this to be a group effort. All you guys are included. This is all about her and seeing what we haven't seen before, looking where we haven't looked before, seeing everything in real time, not just Street View or Google Maps. And there's places that I want to search that I can't go, at least not yet. The Cherokee's on the group effort. It is. It's hanging in there. It spits and sputters for about the first, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes you drive it. It does not want to go. I lost the muffler on the way here, so it's loud. But the wipers and the lights are still working, so that's the important part, right? Can't go anywhere without lights and wipers. I was right there, the bark fence, steel fence. I was at Mount Carmel, you mean? I'm confused. Chick Polar Bear, I heard it was, the locals said Candace walked down there, and it's a long ways. It's a long ways between their house and Frank's house. The road's a mile long. So from there, they're at the beginning, right, almost, and he's near the end. Not the end, but where they got it, the thing across so you can't go no further. So I'm lost on this, what is by the fence. I don't know what's by the fence. Is that the goad? The goad gravestone? Oh, okay. All right, Heather. I don't know. You guys got me, right? It's Bowser. Let me read this to make sure I got it right. It's Bowser Cemetery, Drunkard Church Road by the chain link fence. And yeah, I wasn't there today, right? Sure I wasn't. We'll find it. I can try to Google. You guys want me to try to Google it right now? Let's Google it right now, you guys. Let's see. Let me. I got Google Maps right here. Let me get this going for you. Okay, let me share screen. And we're going to do map time, you guys. I'm not very good at this on the computer, but we're going to try it. We're going to share. I'm learning this stuff slowly, you guys. I draw. I don't know really how to do this. Let's see. Chrome tab. Google Maps. Share. Let me add it. Okay. Let's try to find. It's a very small cemetery. Okay, so I need to flip over here. I can't see you guys right now, but I'm going to search Bowser Cemetery. Let's see what it says. Drunkard Church Road, Rogersville. Here we go. Bays Mountain. Bays Mountain Road. Okay, where is it compared to... Whoops, sorry guys. So where is it? It's right here. Oh, it's Dunkard. Let me leave my... Oh, okay, so there's 347 right there. Here goes the wells right there. There goes Solomon's. Oh, so it's close, you guys. Okay, so at Solomon's I turn left instead of going that way that I usually do. So I turn left and I come up there. I got it. I can drive right there. I don't even need Google Maps. I see where it is. Instead of staying on 347, right? So this is 347. This is Beech Creek, turns into Lone Star. This is Blair's Gap Road. So I drove down here. You come around this corner and that's Horton Highway and that's Castle Loop right there. So when I get to Solomon's Church, all I got to do is turn left and zoom this way. And it's right at that back, wherever it went, right there. I got it. I got it, you guys. I know right where it is. Drunkard. Yeah, I was calling it drunkard. I even I wrote it down, drunkard. I even said you guys can be drunkards. Oh well, I had it wrong. It's a pretty small cemetery. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get footage of that tomorrow, you guys. That's close. I can get that. We gotta. I have that on my list of stuff to do. What time am I gonna start tomorrow? Uh, I don't know. I was thinking about staying on here about 15 more minutes with you guys, maybe. If you can handle me that long, or if you think it's better if we don't have. Does somebody want to come up on panel real quick anyway? That has some stuff to say, maybe. Oh, the cemetery where the goats are buried next to the fence. Okay, I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I didn't know where that was, um, but I do now. Hey Shannon, thanks everybody who's in chat. Harley's here. All you people, all you new people, and that are coming here watching, and all the diehard people that have been here since the beginning. I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm gonna put the link in. I want somebody that can come up on panel maybe and share anything they have to say about what we're talking about. I know probably nobody wants to, but don't be scared. I appreciate you, Kim. You guys are highly appreciated, much appreciated. You guys got the link, right? I'm waiting for the little back door ring. Ding, ding, ding. Tap on my back door. We're seeing all the places of interest, and thanks to J4J. Yes, I'm trying to show you guys all the different places in real time, what they look like today. You know what they look like driving in, driving out, driving down the road. Thank you, Robin. 230 people in chat, and I'm only seeing 102 likes. Come on, people, hit that like. Share this out. I don't even care about the algorithm, you guys. That's just YouTube algorithm jargon, whatever. Share this. Tell people about it. You mostly have passed my house at least once. I did. Yeah, I've been all over the place. Thank you, Christy. I try. I'm trying my best, you guys. I'm not good at this. You guys, I draw. You guys that know me and been around, that's what I do. I don't know how to do map time, and I don't know how to film outside stuff. I just had to come here. No. Shannon, on the way home from Don's, you lose signal just part way in. So there's not phone service. Anybody who says there's phone service from his work all the way back, there's not. It's like a 20-mile radius around the center of that mountain. So you're talking all of 347 in that area, and all the roads on the other side, and like Blair's Gap and the one on the other side. There's no service all the way around. In other words, there's no cell tower on that mountain anywhere. So it's all dead. The only way The only way you're using the phone is Wi-Fi or text phone app. Now I don't have AT&T, you guys, so you live 5-10 minutes from their house. I've been to Mount Carmel. I was at Mount Carmel today, Bobby. Yeah, I was there today. I was at the cemetery, Rebecca. If you rewind this live, I show the cemetery right across the street from the wells. There's a cemetery right across the street from the wells. There's one at Mount Carmel, and then there's the one I'm going to tomorrow. Well, there's a whole bunch more, but what do you think about confiscated items day after at Ben Hill Road? I think it shouldn't have been published. I think the narrative shouldn't have been spun the way it was at all. These are kids we're talking about, you guys. They're all innocent children. Matilda says, thanks to you, the mods, J for J, and all the numbskulls. Yeah, you guys are numbskulls. Holstein River feeds into the cove of Warrior's Path. Also, the purple flowers blooming are called red bud trees. Cool. I didn't know that. They're really pretty. Now, the Holstein River is that the dam? It's dammed, right? Because there's a dam, and they control that, right? They control this is what the locals told me. They control the level of that lake. They call it a full pool if it's all the way up. Don said he was on Messenger with Candace the whole way home. He wasn't. Impossible. Unless there's some supersonic phone service that I haven't heard about. But every phone service that I've asked or mine doesn't work at all. I think Don said he was on. Yeah. Thank you, Rebecca. But you need Wi-Fi and there isn't any. Well, if they have Wi-Fi at home, right? It's going to work as far around their yard as they have service. As soon as you walk out of that, you don't have service anymore. There's no tower. There's no service. So if you have a phone or text app that runs off Wi-Fi, then yeah, you can call and text as long as you're within your Wi-Fi signal, or steal your neighbors if it's not secure. You are lucky you can watch TV. Oh, you were at church all day. Oh, here we go. Somebody's knocking at my back door. Knock, knock, knock. I don't have my sound bites, Brat.
Hey.
What's up, Brat?
Oh, not much.
Yeah, it's nice having somebody up here. I just talk to myself all the time. And you know what's funny? When I'm filming, I'm talking to the camera and I'm not even live. I find myself like talking to myself all the time. Now I'm explaining what I'm doing when I'm by myself to nobody.
Yeah.
People are going to start to think I have mental issues.
Sitting in your truck talking to yourself.
For real.
They're going to be like, oh, he fits right in.
Yeah, you probably around here. I don't know.
Yeah, so I can definitely say that just from seeing your videos, there is no way that Candace was on the phone with Don the entire time.
Oh, of her driving around? No.
Yeah, absolutely lie.
When I drove in, you saw the first day, right? When I was driving toward Ben Hill and I was live, and it dropped like it's like a brick wall. Service is like hitting a brick wall. It's there, it's not. I turned around and came back. So I looked at my phone and I tried 10 miles west of Ben Hill and about 10 miles east, all the way around that whole mountain. There's no service. It's dead. Dead. Yeah.
I called that lie from the beginning.
Yeah, there's nothing there. It's not even like trying. There's not even one bar. It's dead. It's like you're in no man's land.
Well, and like Eve said, it's true. If she was connecting to somebody else's Wi-Fi as she was going along, that could keep it going, but I highly doubt everybody's giving out their Wi-Fi passwords to Candace.
Well, that and the houses, though, are too far. It's not like city walking down a block of houses, right?
Right.
So even if she could connect to one, she'd lose it before she could connect to the other one. And who has unsecured Wi-Fi anymore? It just automatically does it,
Yep.
right? It used to be an option. Now it just does it. So, yeah. Kim Maple loves your voice.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
So another lie from the get-go. Well, that's what I'm here to do, you guys. I'm here to either debunk stuff that's been going around or prove stuff true without me spinning a narrative. Just my footage or just my phone service or when I can go live and when I can't. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm showing is fact. Like I can't make up a video and when I'm live, right? I don't have a Universal Studio set to do. Are you still there, Heather?
I am.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's what I'm trying. You know, I don't want to spin a narrative. I give my opinion sometimes, but I don't want to make people think one way or the other. I rather have everybody look at it themselves and see what they see and make their own
right.
conclusion.
Not only that, but look at the facts.
Right.
It's been a proven fact now that you drive down that road, you're not getting any kind of service.
No. None whatsoever. It's not even like spotty where it comes back. When it drops off, it's over with.
Mm-hmm.
You can drive for miles and you're not getting it back until you get all the way to the other side. It's a long ways.
Yeah, see,
now,
I have Verizon service, and coming home from West Virginia or driving through West Virginia, through Tennessee, and into Kentucky, I had almost no service through Tennessee.
Unless you're like on an interstate.
Even on the interstate.
And really, even in spots on the interstate, huh?
Yeah, I would drop a signal.
Yeah. Well, this is like there's an Interstate 81 that comes to the south side of Kingsport, but that's the only freeway. And if you're coming down 75, right, from the north, there's no freeway to get here. I drove 2 hours on back windy roads to get here from I-75. There is no freeway. Unless I drove all the way down to Knoxville and then came across 81, which is way south. You know, if you're coming from the north. So yeah, it's a pretty remote area. Kingsport really isn't, but yeah.
So my thought is that she probably talked to Donnie before she even took off from the house and met up with him somewhere.
Possible, yeah.
Because my other thing is, how is she going to use Grandis's phone to call 911 when you can call 911 from any phone, even if it doesn't have service?
Well, let me clarify that for you. Okay. You can call 911 from any phone as long as it is within range to be able to work like a regular phone. Right. So if you go out in the mountain where nobody else's phone works, a phone that isn't in service isn't going to work either.
Well, if she's on the Wi-Fi on her phone talking to Don,
she could use the Wi-Fi with the other phone. Yes.
Yeah. So why is she using Grandis's phone to call? That doesn't make sense either.
Well, there's two explanations. One is she's messaging Don, except for Don isn't driving home. He's either still over where he has service or he's already home, right? He can't be in the middle. Right. He can't be from that gas station all the way home where I stopped at today. Trailblazers. It's not possible. So he's either still over in the neighborhood or he's all the way home. And wherever he was, if she was messaging him or talking to him on the phone, the reason I think she used the other phone to call 911 is because she didn't want to break her communication with Don while she was on the phone with 911.
That could be.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want to miss one of his texts because she's on the phone and has to write. So I think that's that. I don't. That's the most logical to me. Because I was trying to figure out why she would ever grab another phone to call 911 with anyway. Just use your own.
Right.
But supposedly Grandis's phone was the only one that would dial as a phone. So I don't know if they didn't have text apps for the Wi-Fi. But she had two phones, right? Her phone. She used her phone all the time when she was in town and stuff,
Right.
right? So yeah. So yeah. Well, I guess we'll never know, right? Because we don't know.
Because
Le knows.
everything she says is a lie.
Yeah, Le knows. But we're not going to know until they ever release it, which they probably won't. But yeah, there's a lot of questionable things, and the things that can't be shown, I can't. There's no sense in me trying to put effort into it because I can't get to the bottom of it. Like a lot of stuff Ellie has that I can't, will never have, right? So the best I can do is with the facts we have and with a combination of what they all said at the beginning, try to piece it together. I still can't figure out the whole order of things that day, but I'm going to drive to every single spot. And if somebody wants to clip my footage apart and put it together in a different order and figure out how it could be and get the times to all line up, I guess that would be really cool. I don't see it all fitting. And I don't see the boys being at home for 8 hours by themselves either.
Right.
Even though she, does whatever and doesn't seem to pay attention to the kids a lot, I don't see him being home for 8 hours. And the other thing that isn't logical to me is if Grandis had to go to the medical center and if she had something done to her knee that day and it was enough for her to get prescribed scripts, I don't see her running around to 16 different places before they went home. I mean, you heard me rattle off the list. That's a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
And according to H, she went in all the time. I don't see it. I see her being, her knees bothering her. She went to the doctor. She's getting her script. She said she went home and took a nap. That's what I think.
And she also said in that interview that she thinks that they went to the horse pond. So
Warriors Pass.
she
Yeah.
clearly wasn't there with them, like Candace said.
So, well, okay, so this is what messes the whole thing up then. If they got the script and took her home, then you got to make everything fit. Other than that, that means they didn't go swimming after Walgreens. That means they ran Grandis home, dropped her off, and maybe picked up Summer if Summer wasn't with them in the morning. I don't know either way. But that, and then take H home by 2:30. So if it's about 25 minutes from Ben Hill to H's, and it's about the same from Walgreens to Ben Hill, there goes your hour.
Mm-hmm.
So they couldn't have went swimming between Walgreens and dropping H off if they took Grandis home. And Grandis logically wasn't there. Right. So then you gotta switch it all up, right? And make it work a different way. Sorry, you guys, I'm not watching chat. I'll get back to you. I'm always worried people are gonna get mad at me.
Yeah, no. We don't typically get mad at you. We just kind of entertain ourselves.
I know you do.
Me, I'm so well behaved. I don't know what you're talking about.
I had to step out for a smoke, you guys. I can't smoke in this little shack I'm staying in. I have to come outside. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Is if they took Grandis home, which seems logical because she said she went home. She doesn't talk about going grocery shopping. She talks about them bringing in her groceries.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you caught that.
I did. The boys helped carry in the groceries. She never said anything about we went to the grocery store.
Right. She never said about Sonic.
Mm-mm.
She never said about the hippie house. She never said about the smoke shop. Right.
And in that video, so many people are saying that's Grandis's voice. I'm like, no, I think that's Leslie.
The logical answer to in that video is it's not the same day.
Probably not. No.
Now, I don't know if it is or not, but logically it's not. I don't know if you were watching the live when I told you to look at the back window. It's wet.
Oh,
The
I've
back
watched that
window's
so many times.
the back window's wet, right? But it didn't
Mhm.
rain that day. Nobody ever said it rained that day, and it was sunny that day. I talked about the tone of her skin. It's June. She's tan. If the swimming video was that day, look at how tan she is. She's dark. And then you look in the don't look at the picture that's going around because that's definitely enhanced, you guys. I, Hands down. Look at it yourself. Look at the video and then look at the pic.
Well,
The
even her hair. If you look at her hair in the video where she's swimming, her hair's longer then.
could be. Looks like it. Yeah.
They're trying to say that this picture of her in the truck is her right before she went missing. Why is her hair shorter within a few hours?
Why is she not tan? Why
Mhm.
is she wearing a tracksuit when it was 79 to 81 degrees in the afternoon that day?
Right.
Why is there water on the back window like it rained? Right. So there's too many things that logically say it's not. To me.
Mhm. I get that hair looks longer when it's wet. Trust me, I've got plenty of hair to prove that, but that's a big difference. There's no way that her hair could grow out that much from being wet.
Yeah, I seen. Well, Candace say it rained 2 days before because she took the video of her in the rain on June 13th. Okay, so maybe the TikTok video was taken that day too. Then I know the day they posted it and the day she went missing, it didn't rain at all. I do know that. So just looking at the water on the back window and that it didn't rain that day, that's it right there for me. Nobody said anything about going through the car wash that I know of. But, I want you guys to look for yourselves. Look at all that stuff for yourselves and come to your own conclusion. I can't say either way. But yeah, I mean, there's so much just stuff up in the air and in question, and the stuff just don't match up. It don't line up. So hopefully, like tomorrow, me driving from spot to spot, and it's all time stamped right in my live, then maybe that helps
Mhm.
in trying to fit it together. Because I mean, Google Maps says one thing, right? But I just proved two things wrong. I proved that I can get from Ben Hill to Castle Loop in 10 minutes. Well, no, not Ben Hill, from Solomon's Church. So if you add 5 more minutes, it's about 15 minutes from their house to, not Castle Loop, sorry, I keep calling it that. From their house to Chimney Top Loop, I did in 15 minutes, and I didn't use Google Maps, and I've never drove those roads before. I was winging it, just from memory from being at home and looking on Google Maps. And then the drive from his work home is way less than an hour. It's like you can do it in, I think a couple people have timed it at 25 minutes going the back way.
I think you guys are right. I think that it was uploaded and taken on a different day because she did the same thing on Facebook. She uploaded that picture of Josie in his dirt bike gear and
Well,
realized she
she did.
realized that Summer was in the picture and took it down.
Yep.
So
She
she's
did a
taking
lot.
she's taking all these things from before, posting them, and then quickly dirty deleting them.
She does that a lot. She'll post
Mm-hmm.
it, delete it, and then she'll post old pictures like they're new. But see, this is the whole thing. We didn't follow her before, right? So we don't know what she posted and then deleted.
Right.
We only know what happened from that day forward when we started watching it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't, right? So she does it all the time. So what makes that video any different than all the other things she posts and deletes? You know what I mean? If you go by her habits,
Well, but it's just weird that she would post that, and then with Summer being in the corner of it, instantly it's taken down.
Mm-hmm. What if they stop somewhere in between the store and the house to meet up with Don? That's possible.
Mm-hmm.
It's very possible. There's no GPS on the car, and they can't track the phones when there ain't no signal. It pops out, and they don't know where it goes, and then when it pings off another tower, it comes back. And they know that that's a big dead area. So correct. You can go into the dead area and you can drive around all you want, and it's not tracked until you ping off another tower. So yeah, like me, if the police downloaded my phone right now, they would have no idea where I went when I dropped signal to where I picked it back up. They would have no clue. They would just know the amount of time that elapsed and where I dropped off and where I picked back up at.
Right.
So they would know that I was in that dead area the whole time, but they don't know where. And that's a big dead area.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about like 20-mile circle. It's big.
And that's what I said about Candace saying she drove as far into the holler as she could go. That's a big area for them to try and search.
Yes. And Ben Hill, when you look at my video from yesterday, when I drive back in, it's a mile. When I get to that cable, that 2-track goes up into that mountain over a whole nother mile.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it ends up there, it turns into a trail for the hunters and stuff, for like quads. Now, my idea was that it goes up over the top and it hooks up with that Broom Hollow Road. But I can't get up there. And that was one of the main things I wanted to do, is hike up there while I was going to drive the Jeep.
Of all people, I know how you felt about that.
I want to go up there, and I'm going to ask Ali if that's a public road, if it's public easement. I don't give a shit if that cable's across or not. They can't keep you off public property, so they got that no trespassing sign. If it's public, I can go in there. So if it is, I'm hiking it, and I'm going to film it, and I'm going to search. Now, if that's a private road, well, then anybody driving in there can be arrested for trespassing because they have signs up right at the beginning of the road. So if it's a private drive, you know, but see, if you look on the plat, the land plat parcel search, the property lines don't meet. And usually when it's a private drive, the property lines meet in the center of the road, right? Mm-hmm. And the homeowners have to maintain the road. When it's a public easement, the property lines are so many feet apart, which means it's county owned easement. And that's the way it looks on the parcel map. So I'm led to believe that it's public. Now, all the way up in that mountain, I thought it would be like county or state owned property. It's not. Every little square inch of that mountain is privately owned, which is strange to me. But that's the way they do it here. And a lot of them are landlocked. And there's 3 houses way up in there, up on the top of that mountain. If you look really hard, you can see them. And there's actually driveways that come off of Ben Hill, way up in the mountain, mm-hmm. that drive across. If you look at the parcel map, they have to drive across through the center of somebody else's property to get to theirs. It's all there if you look close enough. It's if you guys want to look at parcel, this is public. I'm not going to name who owns property, but if you look up, I'm going to do it on my phone right now so I can tell you what the website is. If you look up Hawkins County, look up Hawkins County. Okay, this is probably something you guys don't know, but it will give you more information. Google Hawkins County, Tennessee parcel search. Okay, and the first thing that comes up is Tennessee Property Viewer -TN map. Click on that, and don't go to try to do a road or owner. Just go to scroll down like a little bit below that, and it'll say View Map. And it's really hard to find your area where you want to look at because you got to stay out so far to see the road names. But then you click on you got street, show streets, and then you got the other one, and you can click on every piece of property and it gives you the main details, and then you can click on another thing. It'll say click for most up-to-date information, and you click on that and it gives you all the information on the property. So that's even that house where on Don's chimney top loot video where he spins around and looks at that house, I found that piece of property and who owns it. So yeah, it's not hard to do. Land ownership is public information. You know, it's not cool to dox somebody or, you know,
No.
on the internet or everything. But if you guys look it up, you can look anywhere you want.
Well, and that's why I was saying people are saying, "Oh, go to Jody Sue's property, go to this, go to that," and I'm going, "We're not going on to private property where Scott can get in trouble. That's not what we're
No.
here for."
Well, the road, if the road's a private road, they have a no trespassing sign right out front on the
Mm-hmm.
road. So technically they could call the police, and if I'm there long enough for them to get there, they could arrest me because it's a private drive. Now, if it's a public road, they can't. They got to put up with it, right? And they're just mad. But where that, if it is public, then where they got it, it's not gated, but where they got the cable across, I can step over it and walk up. But you have to know for sure, positively. So
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about calling the county clerk or the, what do you call it, land. There's a weird word,
Yeah,
not the
I know.
land deeds department. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They control all that, and I can ask them, and they'll look it up and tell me right on the phone
And
if I
I
call
I
them.
think you should take Shannon's advice. She said make sure you have some sort of written proof if it is public when you're going in.
Right. So if I get accosted by a landowner, I have
Correct.
it.
You have proof that you're allowed to be there.
Yep. And I don't know about here. Somebody said it was 15 feet, but I can tell you if that is a public road, the easement isn't 15 feet on either side of that because the road itself is very narrow. But I'll ask. I'll ask how wide the easement is.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, like going back to the laundry case, remember when the people put the signs in the road or
Right.
in the front yard? Okay, that was the laundry's front yard, but
Well, it depends on municipalities. They all make their own decisions
their
on,
own, right?
yeah.
But you got utilities running, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
water underground and cable and this and that, the power poles, right? So there, I don't know how many feet it is in Florida. You know, it's usually 10 or 15 feet. So the signs were actually on a public easement. So when that guy came with that truck and took them and
Mm-hmm.
destroyed half of it, that was absolutely legal to do.
Right.
Anything left by the road is public property. You know, when people were mad, somebody was trying to sue the city or something, you can't. You know, so that's how it works. So on any street, you can walk along the edge of the road and they're in there right, you know, within so many feet of the road on their grass, and you're not. I mean, it's not really their property. It's the public easement.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch the auditing guys, they know where they can go and where they can't too.
Right.
You know, and if there's no posted sign that says that if it doesn't say no trespassing, if you walk in there, you can't be arrested for trespassing. They have to tell you to leave first, and if you don't, then they can arrest you for get you for trespass. That's how the trespass law works. So if there
Hmm.
is no sign and you don't know and you just walk in there, you have to be told. But if there's a sign, that is what's telling you. Yeah, you have to have no trespass sign to complain about hiking. Yeah, right. If you know, but if you have the sign and a hiker comes on your property, then you can just call law enforcement. And I mean, I wouldn't on a hiker, but you know what I mean. If somebody's on your property and you have a sign, you can just call the law. When they come, they'll get trespassed. If you don't have a sign, you have to go out there and tell them because people don't know where the property lines are. You know what I mean? They don't know what's public and what isn't. So, but yeah, even at a gas station, you know, if you go in and like say you cause trouble, like you start yelling or you're mad or you didn't get the rate change or something, and they say you got to leave and you don't, and you sit there running it and they call the police, you're still there when LE gets there. You're getting trespassed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it works. But yeah, the church has no trespassing sign, and the church, it's private property. So if I would have drove in there, I'm on camera. They get my plate. You know, boom, I can get a trespassing charge if they want to.
And here you go, Scott. People are saying purple paint equals have guns, will shoot, or no trespassing.
I know. I learned that after I was down here, you guys. I didn't know that.
So stay away from purple trees.
They're all purple there. They got purple paint all over everything. Don't have to have a sign they'll shoot you. Yeah, that too. That's what I'm scared of, you guys. I freak out when I drive back in there. I've been back in there twice, and I'll tell you what. They then people aren't playing back there. You know, they got big pow pows and they got a lot of them. And if you know, that's their territory. Anybody coming in there is an outsider. Right? Those folks don't mess around. They don't. And they've had it. They've had it with people. That's not a regular road. That's not a regular road where people get lost and drive down and turn around, man. That thing's like 8 feet wide at most, that road.
Right.
You can't pass. If you stop in the middle of the road, ain't nobody getting by you till you move.
And I mean, do you blame them when they've got certain people coming down there acting like fools?
No, not at all. I'd be the
I wouldn't
same
want them
way.
being around either.
No, I understand why they're that way. I completely understand, completely, and it's because of people going in there and doing what they're not supposed to do. You know, if you had a group of people, if this would have never happened with the people going in there causing trouble, you know, if you went in there, you had a group of people and you talk to neighbors and say, hey, you know, I want to go looking, they probably wouldn't even care if you went on private property. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, yeah, go on up there. Watch out for this on the left and make sure you don't, you know what I mean? They tell you like what to look out for. But that's not the way it is now. So those people wrecked it for everybody, basically. And it kind of sucks because, you know, it's inhibiting searching for summer, right?
Right. From people
You
that
know,
actually care.
right. Like I really want to go up there and search. I mean, I don't want to find her, right? Because I want her
No,
to be
right.
alive, obviously, but I want to search. I want to go look up there, you know, and I can't because
You just want to bring closure. That's all it is.
yeah,
You're not in it for,
you know, and
cash apps
I'm
and
not saying I even want to find her. Like even this footage I'm taking, maybe there's something I catch, or maybe a light bulb goes off and people put two and two together and be like, "That's what it is."
there's a lead in it. Yeah.
Yeah, even if it's just some little small morsel that leads to something bigger, I'm good with that. And like that's all I'm trying to do, you know? It really sucks. This case is really gone haywire.
Yes.
All the talk and the drama and the gossip and the fighting, everybody stop. This
Absolutely.
we can use this platform as a positive thing to actually help law enforcement and speed things up and find leads and information and see stuff that they don't have the manpower to do. This could all be positive for cases. And it's turned into a big fucking shit show.
Right. And it doesn't help that dozens of characters are just falling in to get their 15 minutes of fame going, oh, well, this happened and that happened.
And they're in fucking line, right? When you think it's the last one, here comes another one. And it's
Right.
like, oh my God, you guys stop.
And here's my
Already.
thing. I'm not saying that this Jose guy is a bad guy or anything like that, because I don't personally know him. But if you're seeing all this stuff happen, why are you not reporting any of it?
He made more of a fool of himself than anything.
Absolutely.
And him coming up and everybody hyper-analyzing every word he said didn't help Summer at all. None of that helped find her.
No, it just confused the timeline even more.
That's why I don't even, none of that fits in. It's only who was there. Right, you guys? Like this, that's all you have to listen to. You have to listen to who was there and the words they said at the beginning before they had time to think, before they had to spin the narrative, before they could make up lies to cover lies to cover lies. And the places that we think they went, and the way it was most logically done.
The way I see it is, bottom line, it falls on Candace because Summer was with her when she got gone. Candace is responsible one way or the other.
Well, you know, the end responsibility ends with Grandis, right? Because didn't she have some legal supervision or legal something over them kids? Am I wrong, or is that?
I don't remember.
I think there was some legal, whatever you want to call the name of it, where she had.
Well, I mean,
control.
regardless, the two of them were there. The two of them were taking care, or I'm sorry, we're supposed to be taking care of the kids because we all know Candace doesn't care.
Scratch and Sniff Cracking Head Cases said, "This is Andrew." Everybody thought I was Andrew for a day.
You
I
are.
was I was Andrew for a day, you guys. Yeah, I come on somebody's panel and they were all, "That's Andrew. That's Andrew." I don't even sound like Andrew, do I?
No,
God,
I don't think so.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, I forget who Scott
Guardianship,
H was.
yeah. It might be guardianship. He was the creepy guy.
He
That's who
was
he
Tim
was.
Mullen.
No, the creep was
Oh,
whoever the
David
creepy
Dodson.
guy.
Yeah, he was David
Yeah,
Dodson. I forgot about that.
yeah. And then Mark is Don.
Yes.
Yeah, we could go on and do a parody, right? And talk and act like them and say what they said, and with us doing it, it would show how stupid their words really are,
Oh,
right?
please do, because look what Cher did to NGL.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a part, right?
Why was Wells paint barrel purple as a warning trespassers? I would say. Now I can't say for sure, but the Subaru looked like it was there today, and the mail was gone today, and yesterday there was mail, and I didn't see the Subaru. So that's just what I saw and didn't see. It's really hard to tell who's there and who's not. You know, like in a city house on an in-town block, it's easy, right? But that house there, it's pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
I stepped outside again, you guys. Yeah, I mean, and I'm taking in a lot. Like I'm overwhelmed. Seriously, Heather, I'm like way overwhelmed. I mean, you got to figure I've never been here before. I've studied it on Earth and maps and all the information and wrote lists and done all this, right? I'm like immersed in this in summer. Like I want her found. And so when I get here, it's like, I mean, it's laid out like I imagined, but the terrain and the way everything looks, and then actually going to the places compared to just looking at, you know,
Oh yeah, I can't imagine, because
oh my
not
God,
even
it's just,
being there, but just all the stuff on YouTube that's going around, I'm overwhelmed, and I couldn't imagine being there.
yeah. And like that whole Ben Hill area freaks me right out. Like today, I thought I was filming and I wasn't. I get the shakes. I start freaking out.
No, I
It's
don't blame you.
just,
I would be too if I was there filming by myself. I I would be shitting myself. No doubt about it. Just seeing your videos was creepy enough for me where I'm like, yeah, that's a no.
yeah,
I wouldn't be doing what you're doing right now. I'd have a whole crew with me.
yeah. Well, it was hard because I really didn't want to tell anybody I was coming, right? Because I didn't want people to plan and know I was coming that were here that didn't want me here, right? Because you know how fast word spreads.
I know you didn't want to let me down.
I didn't want to let you down. So, but I was trying to hook up with a bigger creator like Jay or Gizla K or somebody to expose my footage,
Mm-hmm.
and that didn't happen. So that's why I keep asking everybody to spread this, share it. If you know any other creators, have them come look at it, use it, clip it. As long as it's for a positive outcome, don't put it in with the gossip or the drama or the craziness. If it can be used for any kind of positivity,
Hi,
that's
Mama checking.
that's why I'm here. Oh, you're looking at chat for me? Okay.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
I just feel her in the room.
Oh, right. I mean, and it's hard, you know? And I've done a lot and seen a lot in a day and a half. I've been here a day and a half, you guys, and I've been to so many different places. And hopefully the camera is doing good enough. I can't tell when I'm doing it live or I mean if the signal gets spotty then I understand, but
Well,
I'm
from what
trying to
I
at
can
least
see, it looks good. I mean, it's almost like we're there with you.
and I'm keeping it on wide view, so things look a lot further away than they are because I want to get as most in the frame as I can because
Mm-hmm.
it can always be blown up and it can always, so I want to capture as much as I can because you never know what's where, right?
Well, especially
And
if you're not doing it live, because then you have that option to go back and zoom in and look over here, and
yeah,
it makes it it makes it better for being able to see everything.
To look at it closer, yeah. Well, yeah, you never know, right? Just like Red, White, and Buffoon, they didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
They just happened to be getting footage. Yeah, so that's like this. I'm getting footage and maybe something somewhere, who knows where, in my footage that has some little tidbit of something that leads somewhere. Yep. So yeah, it's I just can't believe how against this town is to outsiders coming in because they all, they just assume trouble.
Well, because they're all made. I guess they're all being made to look as bad as Don and Candace, and that's not the case. Not everybody's going to live the same way that they live. Not everybody does
Right.
the same things that they do. We're not trying to lump everybody together and go, oh, yeah, all of Eastern Tennessee is horrible and they're all junkies. That's not the case. We're just trying to figure out what happened, where the timeline is, where she could be, who
Hmm.
did what to her. That's all we want to know.
The one thing that I would like while I'm here, I know won't happen, but the only person that I would really want to talk to is Candace. And the reason why is because I want to try to figure out if and how it's possible for her to be taken. And I know a lot of people don't agree with that scenario, and I might not either. I'm staying unbiased or whatever you want to call it in this. But I would like to film it and time it and try to figure out how
Mm-hmm.
it would have happened. So, so
I
she's
mean,
probably the person that I would talk to out of anybody.
personally, I don't believe that story. And like you pointed out, there's a window right above the dog trail where you can see out to the road. So if somebody was out there and took her, somebody would be able to see it.
There's one right now with no leaves on the trees. They can see as soon as somebody pulls in on
Right,
Ben Hill. As soon as they pull in all the way back, they can see the windows right there.
right.
Yep,
And
yep.
I know for a fact, that
It was June though, so
yeah, right.
you wouldn't be able to see. And the dog trail, let
But
me
you
tell
can
you,
still hear vehicles coming up the road.
you can.
So that
You can
discredits it.
hear a loud vehicle, and mine's loud, but you can hear a loud vehicle going down Beech Creek.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they're up there, and I know in the foliage on the trees it might muffle it a little bit, but being up high like that, the sound travels and it bounces off the mountain. Being down low in like a gully is where you wouldn't hear anything, but being up high, yes. And I know then people can hear me coming in that loud ass Jeep.
Them tires just flapping away.
The front left, the front driver's side tire is flapping. I don't even know why. I looked at it. It looks okay, but it's not sounding good.
It's
I
crying over
lost
that muffler.
I lost the muffler. When I started, it runs okay for a couple minutes, and then when it starts to warm up, it runs like garbage for all the way till it gets all the way up to temperature. Like I have to, people are like honking at me, and it's like pa pa pa, and just barely going down the road. I'm going like 5 and a 55 trying to get it going. I hope it makes it.
I hope so too.
It
Otherwise, I
should.
think I'm going to have to take my wobbly car to go rescue you.
I'm gonna ask Yennefer. She's local. I'm gonna ask her if there's any nice 4-wheel drive off-road trails, and I'm gonna film
You're
going.
determined for that Cherokee to not make it back, huh?
I want to rip through the woods once down here. I have to listen, you guys. I have to get some Tennessee dirt on them tires. Doing it the right way. That truck's been through some shit. I've taken it through a lot of different places. It's been all around Michigan.
I agree, Buggy. He is going to trash that Jeep.
It's already trashed. Did you hear what I'm going to do to it?
I don't know.
Audra says the Jeep is Summer Moon. Okay, listen. What's today? Do you know what today is? And anybody in chat, let me know if I'm wrong. As far as I know, today is the 300th day that Summer's been missing.
Oh, wow.
300th day. And if it's not, it's real close. I think I'm pretty close. They want me to sketch, they want me to do a portrait on the hood. What I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do, Heather. Listen, I'm going to put a purple heart. I'm putting 300 of them on it. Okay. And every day, I'm going to add one more until she's found. Purple hearts. Yep. She's silent. Heather, are you emotional? Oh, I think she left you guys. I thought she was getting emotional and she left. I don't know how long I was talking to myself. Yeah, she's gone. I seen that. I wasn't looking and then I seen she was. So yeah, I don't know if I can get that done tomorrow or the next day, but as soon as I do it, I'll film it, you guys. And I'll probably go live and do it, right? Maybe so. Or if I can't, I'll at least film it and then play it for you guys. I just came up with that idea last night. I should put I'm gonna throw the link back down, you guys. I don't know if she'll come back or if somebody else wants to come back. There's the link. I think her phone probably went dead. Yeah, I don't know if I could sketch her on there. I wouldn't be able to use charcoal. I'd have to figure something else out. But yeah, it'd probably have to be more of like an abstract portrait type thing. Christy Solo says I'm so talented, and she gives me a laughing and crying face. Maybe I'm not. I don't know if I'm a good artist or not. A lot of people like my art. I'm in galleries and stuff. I go and draw at street corner, like the city has me go and draw with when there's events going on and stuff. Hi, Jen H. No summer, no peace. I would love to have bumper stickers with no summer, no peace. Yeah, that would be cool. Bumper stickers. A flag. Yeah, Heather's phone went dead, I think. She's probably mad at herself right now. I need to get something put back up for summer soon. I haven't been able to since I got blood clots. Ooh, that don't sound good. I hope you get over that, or they fix them. I crochet shader stuffed animals. I don't know where they went. Be careful out there tomorrow. T-shirts. T-shirts would be cool. I have crazy cool images. Yeah, some of the stuff I've drawn come out pretty cool. I get like really good ideas of how to do something. Night, Matilda. Thank you, Heather. We're all with you and Scott. Thank you. Listen, thank all you guys for being here, and watching this and seeing what we can see. I don't know if I'm doing any good or not, but I'm doing all I know how to do. I'm looking everywhere. I'm seeing what I can see. Maybe being here, I'm trying to get a sense of just, seeing the place and being here. What can, you know, I don't know. It's more of a feeling, I guess. You're from Detroit? I'm about an hour north of Detroit, Beverly. Thank you, Mr. J. Thanks for being here. Bye, Leo Tech. Yep, you'll see me tomorrow for sure. Oh, show. I might be onto something. Yeah, it's like when you go somewhere, you know what I mean? You can feel the room or feel the place, and you get a feeling. Your brother-in-law is an artist, loves seeing talented people's work. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, and all you guys who like donated to fuel the quest, much gratitude, you guys. Thank you. I'm just, I drove halfway across the country to do this, and it's not for me, it's for her. Never will I try to promote. Never will I use her name to try to make money. Never will I get mixed up in drama or gossip. I want this to be about her while I'm down here. Thank you, shits and giggles. All I know is if this girl's ever found and she's alive, she needs to be treated like a queen and put on a pedestal the whole rest of her life. She deserves it. She totally deserves it. She should be showered with everything her little heart desires. For real. Yeah, I don't know what to say, you guys. This is really, it's intense being here, I can tell you that. And it's heartbreaking. It's sad, and then you got the anger flowing around. You got people that might know things that don't talk. And I just wish that everybody on social platforms could work together and be nice and not fight. Heather's back, you guys. Hey there.
I'm sorry, my phone died.
I knew it did. I don't know how long I was talking to myself, not to myself, but not to you. So yeah, did you hear I was going to put a purple heart for every day? So I'm putting 300 on it, and then every day I'm going to add a heart until she's found.
Oh,
So people can laugh at me, point, take pictures, whatever they want to do. I don't care. I'm not going to be embarrassed. I'll be a guy with a truck with purple hearts all over it.
hey, there's nothing wrong with feelings.
Oh, your phone was dead unless you were on for a while before you popped back on. I just let my feelings out here while
Yeah,
you're
my phone was dead for a while I got my setup going.
Yeah, you'll have to rewind a little bit and listen. I like let it all out. I mean, it's hard to even put into words. I'm overwhelmed, I'm disappointed, I'm sad, I'm anxious, I'm overwhelmed. And it's different. Like it was different before I came here. I came here and holy shit. It's yeah, seeing it firsthand in person, it's a lot to take in.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully, when I have to go, hopefully later on when I can go back through everything and put stuff together, and I'm thinking straight, maybe because I got a lot to upload and share to you guys after I get home. It takes so long I'm doing this on the fly, right? So it takes so long to like switch the footage from my camera to my phone to my computer and put a title to it and like arrange it. And because I don't even know, I got like 180 or 230 or something videos and I don't know how many pictures. So I just try to grab a little from everything and put it together. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Thank you, Money Smoke. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow, if anything. It might not even be about them, That's more just like, our minds are trying to put stuff together. Our minds are trying to see stuff that's not there. You know what I mean? Just trying to find something. She went bye-bye again, you guys. She can't get her stuff together. There she's back again.
I'm telling
Listen,
you.
listen.
Listen, Linda. I'm going to call my phone Linda from now on.
Don't break my door. You're in and out. You're like a kid. Listen, either you stay in or you stay out.
No. I make my own rules. I just want to see how long I can get you to talk to yourself before you realize I drop.
I did it again, but I think I caught it pretty quick this time. Something was missing on June 15th, my birthday. This year will be sad and not much to celebrate. Oh, Dinky. Do something for summer on your birthday. I drew her on her birthday. That's all I knew how to do for her birthday present. Not sure how to feel about other creators being mentioned in your chat, but Michelle After Dark reposts a lot of your videos.
Awesome.
I'm glad. I want people to.
I don't think there's a problem with mentioning other creators as long as you're not bashing them. It's not a big deal.
Right. Yeah, there's no competition here for me. I don't even care. And like the footage I'm posting, obviously it's all new and never been seen before, right? Because I took it, it's brand new. So, I'm not going to say you can't use it for 48 hours, or if you don't go by the fair use thing of YouTube's terms, I'm going to strike you. I don't care. I want everybody to use this as long as it's positive.
No, because this Linda listens. Yeah, she listens, and I'm not invisible on her channel.
Who are you talking about?
Checking convictions.
No, who? Oh, on her channel, you mean?
Yeah. She said, no, because this Linda listens.
Oh, yeah.
I said, this Linda sees me too.
No creator hater or yelling at subs. Can't stand that. Yeah.
When you've got people willing to, pay to be a member on your channel, or being a sub that sends in super chats or cash apps or whatever, why would you treat them like that? These people come because they actually want to see the content you put out, and you're going to talk to them in that way? That just irritates me.
Yeah. Well, unless it's somebody you've never heard of, right? And they pop in and say something ignorant.
Yeah, that's different, because that's a troll.
Right.
When they come in and they say something that has nothing to do with what you're talking about, or they're bashing you for absolutely no reason, that's understandable. But when you've got people that are there all the time that are sub to your channel and you're treating them that way, it's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, because I stay to myself and I don't want to be wrapped up in anything, hopefully, nobody has to come into my chat and run anything like that, right? They don't have any reason to.
Well, if they do, they've got to get through me.
I know you're quick with the reds. I know I'm so mad at myself for today on Ben Hill Road. I had my camera going and I got it so good, and I might have it. It's hard because I'm working so fast and trying to do it. I hope I do, because I do not want to drive back in there again, you guys. Today I was in a Tennessee plated car though. So, and it was a rental too. So that's like the best probably way to do it, is in a rental from Tennessee. But I don't think I'm gonna, unless I can get a local to drive me back in there again, I don't think I'm gonna. I might drive back over there and do more on foot. I did the front pretty good today. Make sure you let someone know where you're at all times. Hypervigilant. I will, thank you. Something in the Kool-Aid. Best cam is fun, not girls and boys 18 plus video chat.
I got you.
We need your wrench a bit ago. Get rid of someone talking crap about Scott. I was dying to knock them out, but not Blue. Oh, I didn't even see it. I don't even know how anybody can talk crap about me. I don't even know. I don't do anything wrong. Right? I don't think so, anyways. I hope not. I might have said some stuff last night, though, that rubbed people the wrong way, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I said the magic words and they show up.
Oh, I don't name anybody. There's certain creators that I just don't like what they're doing.
There's no point in naming them.
There's no call for it. I mean, everybody, whoever it is, there's more than one, right? So everybody watches somebody different and they know somebody like that. There's no call. There's no reason for it whatsoever.
I apologize if you hear Minnie Brat. She refuses to go to bed.
And it's 20 to 1 where you're at? Or is it earlier?
No, it's not midnight yet.
Oh, okay. You're an hour behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer knows how to reach me. If I can help you, just let me know. TT, are you local? See, now I remember seeing them in chat earlier. I don't know how people do it with thousands of people in their chat. I can't keep up with what I got. Like, I guess that's why you have to have so many mods, right? It's hard to. I can't keep up with it when I only have 10 people.
I can.
You can, yeah. I know. Maligator was going off one day. I saw her hitting all kind of people one after the other. It was crazy one day. I think it was on Jay's.
Her and Shell, they're usually quicker than I am over there.
Yeah. I need more. I probably do now. I don't even really know how I did it. It was like right at the beginning, and anybody that was Jay's mod, I just wrenched. I think I might have missed a couple people. Audra D, I think. Audra D's over in Jay's too, right, Heather?
She is. Yep.
Yeah, I'll give you a wrench, Audra. I can't.
Audra's an OG. She belongs with us.
Okay. I can't right now on the StreamYard stuff, but on YouTube I can. Yeah, I don't know if this TT is local or not. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Like today was cool. You know, I was running around with a couple locals, and so they pretty much know the area, and they know a lot more. The channel that's pinned up at the top, it's called Content Collectors. They're really super small. I'm small, but they're smaller than me. But I tell you what, them girls know some facts. They're here. You know what I mean? They know people. They're friends. So that was pretty cool today. They went out of their way, you know, to help me out.
And I hope they know that everybody appreciated them coming and helping you out today.
Yeah. Yeah, they're awesome. They're real awesome. I mean, I even got a sweet tea and a chili cheeseburger from Pal's today. I've never had Pal's. Never even heard of it.
Mm-mm.
But that's the place to go around here. Are you around tomorrow, Heather?
I should be.
Okay. Yes, it was very good, a voice. Yeah. So I'm going to just go to all the places in the order that I think it is. I'm not going to do it in real time. like waiting till, the exact time at Walgreens and all this. I'm just going to run around through it so that we see everything, and it's kind of the whole trip is timed without no slacking off. And then from them timestamps, then it can be figured out how long at each place. And you know what I mean? It kind of closes some gaps, I guess you could say.
If those places are even true.
Right. Yeah, and it's hard to say, but the main list of them is there's a few outside ones that I'm not sure about, but the main ones were talked about by 2 or 3 different people, so
Right.
I'm pretty sure those happened at some point or another in the day.
Stop.
But there's extra ones that we don't know, but I'll go there anyway. Nadie says she don't mind volunteering a mod service if you ever need me.
Well, it's not my channel, so I don't have a say so.
Well, I need help. Like, and I don't know who and who not, right? So you could probably help me with that, or a couple other people.
Stop.
I'm not really good at this, you guys, and I don't know how all this works, but
You could definitely mod checking convictions because she'd help take care of you, I know.
checking convictions can help me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just saw 2 things in my private chat, and neither one of them were for me.
Yeah, I know. I did that on accident.
Oh. You know what's funny is I've been texting with somebody, but watching Jay, and I'll put my text in the chat box and send it. And Jay, people like don't answer. They just pretend it never happened, kind of like CM did with the Bart, on the porch.
Right.
Yeah, and but Jay will be like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You got to know it was a mistake. I'm talking about some crazy ass weird shit that don't even have nothing to do with nothing." Yeah, it's funny.
She does that to me, even when, what I'm talking to her about makes sense.
Well, that's
Like
hard to
she'll
answer.
she'll pick up a conversation from like 3 days ago and then be like, "Oh, that's what you were talking about."
The point fart. Yeah, I call it a Bart, right? A Bert fart. It's a
Is a
Bart.
burp part, yeah.
Yeah, with the what do you call it when you? Oh, the air gun, right? Like air guitar. You're playing. It's the air gun. Hey, you guys want a little bit of factual information? It's not really factual. You know when you see in the cartoons or the old movies when they shoot a pistol, pew pew pew. You know
Mm-hmm.
how they like jerk their arm forward and put the gun so it like goes forward to whatever they're shooting at. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain the action without
No, I know what
showing.
you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Do you know why they do that?
Mm-mm.
It makes the bullet go faster. I made that up a long time ago, but it's pretty funny. It would though, wouldn't it? I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
Scott, don't start with the jokes.
Mythbusters. I know Mythbusters should try that out. Hey, I had some really dry off the wall jokes, and people don't even get it. You do. A lot of people don't even have no clue what I'm talking about, but
Well, if you can tell from chats, I have a strange sense of humor.
I know you do. Brain fart. A brain fart.
Do a point fart when you drive past Ollie's.
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
I
I
wouldn't do that.
should.
That's probably her mating call.
I'll put my arm out the window and put my finger out and have it up and point it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll be like, "What's up?" and do the point fart in the air, and I'll gun my truck and it'll backfire at the same time.
Oh gosh.
It'll cough. It'll be choke up. It'll go. The truck will be like, "Oh." It does that too.
A drive-by fart.
Oh my god! I just thought of that when my truck's doing that when it's spitting and sputtering, it's point farting. I'm gonna have to write that in a Sharpie over top my exhaust pipe. I'm gonna put point fart and put an arrow down to the exhaust pipe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm gonna have point fart on the back of my truck, pointing toward the muffler, and a bunch of purple hearts all over it.
Thank you, Linda.
Yeah, I'm learning too about like looking at the viewer numbers and like how um like when I'm drawing, I noticed it like a long time ago. When you stop of whatever the topic is, then everybody knows you're already done. You know, not everybody, but you know what I mean? Or no? Hello?
I missed that. Sorry. I'm distracted by a mini brat.
Oh, never mind. It's I was just thinking out loud, anyways. Your
Hey,
back, your car backfired when you're passing a cop. You know what I got to do now since I lost my muffler? I haven't seen too many cops. When I see a cop, I have to like let off the gas and coast by them. Grand Bun will be watching me. And look, check the name. It's Granny T. She probably will. I don't think they care about me just posting footage. They
no.
they watch they watch for people talking smack. I'm not doing anything. I'm a nobody. I don't think they care about me. Check out the name Grandma. I know, right? It might not be a coincidence. Buggy Hazelnut. People come up with some cool names.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what though? You're my main numbskull.
Me?
Yeah,
No, I just play one on YouTube.
I know. Isn't that funny? I say I'm not very smart, but I play a smart guy on TV.
Yeah, that's why I started saying I'm not a numbskull. I just play one on YouTube.
I know. Jane, Scott, Chandler are the only ones I'm comfortable with. It's like I'm with my friends. I
You are,
know.
Audra. At least for me.
There's
I
a
don't
lot of
I can't speak for Scott, but you are my friend. Don't draw on me.
well, I gotta say that the few of you that came over from Jay's and have been with me since the beginning are like die hard cool, like really super cool people. It's the kind of people you want to be around.
Mm-hmm. Lots of good-hearted people.
Yeah. And they'll say my stuff looks awesome even when it doesn't, which is cool.
I tell the truth.
I know you do. How cute the skull's main skull is an invisibrat.
She missed the live where I was in Visiboobs.
I know. I don't even know what got you guys doing that. For real, listen, you guys. Everybody in my chat one day put boobs on their name, so I had all boobs in my chat.
Because
Like
Cotton
everybody.
Candy Boobs showed up.
I know, and y'all changed your name to boobs. Except Carrie, she couldn't get hers to do it till after. She was trying so hard too. She was like so mad it wouldn't do it, and then all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden it did it after. She was like, "Now it does it."
I was trying to help her. No tattoos. You just took a bath.
Yeah, I just like chit chatting sometimes too, like this, you guys, because usually, I mean, I know it's not constructive to what I'm doing here, but it takes my mind off it and all the, you know what I mean? Like it
Mm-hmm.
lets my brain unwind for a minute. Because when I'm by myself and not talking, it's my brain's still turning. So this little bit we're just jibber jabbering is good for the soul, I guess. I'll smoke this cigarette and then I'll go in and
No more pens. No more pens.
Put it away.
Yes, put it away.
Put it
so is there anywhere you think I should go that I'm
I
not?
will not get it. I'll put it.
I have no idea.
Mama,
I think everybody's pretty much got it covered.
Mama.
What now? What are you talking about?
Listen, Jay. I said, I don't know if there's anywhere else you need to go. I think everybody's pretty much got the list covered as far as like places you need to check out.
Yeah, I got a lot. I'm just wondering if there's somewhere that I should be looking and go and search that. Somebody said something about where the creek passes under Ben Hill, but that's been like all right. The close right there has been like searched upside down, except for the private property, right? I don't know why they wouldn't. Isn't that weird? Is that true or no? Or is we don't even know that well, yeah, they did, didn't they? They said right on their news thing that they told everybody with private property to check themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the search teams wouldn't go in. That seems kind of weird to me. It's almost like the cops are scared of them people too. I don't know. It's hard to say. Sorry, guys. I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm outside smoking again.
How dare you?
I'm smoking like a chimney right now, man. I'm telling you.
Hi, Chatty Jen. I'll take care of Chad, I guess, since Scott abandoned everybody.
I did not.
Exactly, Linda. She says, "Oh, that's credible. Check your property for us." And the pedo says, "Nothing here."
Right. I know. I mean, think about look at it as a big picture. So you got all these search teams, you got all these different agencies, right? But they didn't say they asked for permission, and if they said yes, they'd go in and search. They just told everybody to search your own thing, and if you can't, then we'll help you.
Right.
Or if you find something, then we'll come. It seems, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that.
It's weird.
It's like standoffish. Like I was saying, it's almost like Ellie might be scared of them people and don't want to mess around in there. I don't know. It just don't seem normal. It seems like they'd be on everything and look as hard as they can, you know? And if they had permission, go in and look every square inch. And if everybody on the road except for one gives permission, then you kind of got to look at them a little harder, I guess.
You would think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't understand that. That's another way that she could be right close, right?
Yeah.
You know, you could have
somebody holding her on their property and not you're just saying, yeah, everything's fine here. There's nothing weird.
Yeah, she could be right there.
Are you talking?
Yeah. I hear the mini brats.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Are you? That's good. Are you having a good weekend?
Yeah.
Are
We're
you?
at our friend's Darwin's house.
Hey,
I think
can you do me a favor? Can you tell him Roberta? No, you're going to be shy now. That's okay. He saw your video.
call your mom a numbskull.
That's rude.
That's rude. That's what my.
What if you come over to our house one time, and you invite us to your house one time?
I don't know if that's cool or not. You'd have to check with your mom. I don't know how to answer that.
She likes friends.
Does she?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know some people, but I know some people also.
That's right.
Sarah, you said Scott got owned. Yeah, your child told me, didn't she?
All right.
I got put in my place right quick.
Yep. You ready to go to bed now? No, of course not. She's like, I've got an audience. Why would I go to bed now?
It's what time is it here? 1. I think I gotta go to bed, you guys. We got a lot of places to go tomorrow.
Yeah. I didn't
I
jump
hope
up on here to keep you up all night.
no. I just needed somebody to chat with for a little while.
I wasn't going to, but then I felt bad because nobody else was jumping up. So
Yeah.
Mom was sad because her phone died.
She was, huh? I know she's glued to her phone, isn't she?
don't answer that.
She loved it.
I know. I agree with you 100%. You know what we need to do? We need to give your mom time out on her phone sometimes.
I take timeouts.
You
I
do.
don't really play on my phone because I don't have one.
It was 60 something today. It was pretty nice today here, actually. Yesterday was cold, and well, this morning. Was it this morning I went in the water? Yeah, there was a cold breeze this morning, but this afternoon warmed up nice. It was really nice this afternoon here. Yep, little reverters. All right, Heather.
All right, Scott.
I'm gonna shut the show down here. So thanks for coming up.
Thanks for having me up.
Bye.
You're welcome. Bye. Nice to meet you. All right, Heather. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Scott. Have a good
All
night.
right. You too.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right, you guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. We got like what 80 million places to go tomorrow, and most of it's gonna be live. Plus, I'm gonna get a lot more footage. I've been on here quite a while, so I think we had a good night. I'm mad at myself for not getting the footage in the one spot I wanted to again, but I'll try again. Thanks everybody for being in here. Like I said before, thanks for you guys looking out for me to fuel the quest. And make sure you spread this around. It might not do anything, but it might do a little bit of good. And that's all we can hope for, I guess. And hopefully you guys see a better perspective of some of these places. All right. I'll talk to you guys in the morning, okay? What do we say? See you on the flip side. Later, Gators.